used up the balls I was showing off. Well, not my balls. Wink, wink, wink. So, these balls are okay. The bus bars, as I call them, are made of steel, but okay. I prefer probably someday replace them with ones I can find in a scrapyard. But still need about every terminal should have either a small ball, medium size, large. This will be series parallel DC high voltage. I won't be using maximum high voltage, I don't need to. As well as these guys, the whole system could be used as a receiver in the VLF and ELF range as well. But then I would need to incorporate my emergency switch there. Actually short them all out because they're very active as ambient energy collects in these things. That's why they always have a wire to ground. They're quite unique. Old Navy capacitors. Actually in very good condition. As you can see. Then these type, like this one, as that one, are three-phase type, which is perfect because I used three-phase in the old setups. This is going back to the old setups I used to have in industrial buildings, so I could never do this in an apartment, although I did have high voltage, a small amount, 20,000 volts direct current through various detectors I had at spark gap systems. It did work. I didn't think it would work. But surprisingly, it worked pretty good. The older places I had similar caps like this, but they were round with a phenolite top to them, put in series and parallel. However, George Lissacase blew one up by wiring it in reverse. Oh, I know how to do it. Yeah, well, okay. So I published the court case on that whole mess. It's been responsive. I've taken to the cleaners, whoever has the rest of the equipment. Anyway, so this will be highly activated. Got this fence here, although it could be improved. So Mr. EVO doesn't go sniffing around here and get his nose blown off. I mean, you folks don't know how powerful direct current capacitor system is. So, as well as I said before, I'll be using this as detection on VLF receivers like these fellows. That'll be interesting, that's for sure. Hello. And this guy would be RF only area. But there will be a snapping gap in here as well. 60 seconds? No, I think it'll be 15 seconds. Bang, bang. Yeah, about 15 seconds. Although it could change. to get more inspired to do this. These are heavy duty cables that I can put ordinary cables through, like this high voltage wire or neon sign transformer wire, which is okay for this. Ha ha ha. Well, yeah. If you don't know what balls are for there's for Q levels, as well as suppression of unwanted sparks and other things. Usually use rings, like corona rings like those down below. This is a 100,000 volt capacitor. It's on a insulated material. You got to be careful when working with this stuff. One mistake is toast. And I've worked on this kind of stuff for a long time. Yeah, well, okay, so here we have a control panel for the transformers. Variacs, I like variacs. Switch gear, measuring gear. Then when not using, as I mentioned before, I'll be using the shut-off switch. Grounding everything to each other kind of stuff. So, operating transformer, unfortunately, it's an AC type. Not as powerful as the ones I used to have. But that could change when I find something. And over there is a DC transformer in that right dead center. I'll make an AC converter for the direct current here. Converting out of the AC high voltage into DC. So these, I got quite a number of these. They came from the local scrapyard. One of the biggest in the world down in Petaluma. I don't think they got any more left of these fellows. Scored all of them. These are from another gentleman who was kind enough to give them away. I paid for them. With a reasonable cost, not some ridiculous cost. I've got a lot of ozone in here once this stuff's going. It's active now, actually. Probably take a measurement and get all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, I could try it. It means I have to put this iPad down and find where I put my measuring meter. It'd be fun to do it, right? Hello. Plastic pipe on the floor. I got enough space here to put another row of machinery all the way down here to the door. And along here as well. Okay, he's thinking about something. Let me just remember where I put my measuring meter. Let's see what for the hell of it. I'll put this on the floor, I guess. I guess that'll work, huh? As I gotta get my measuring meter. Breaking into the space-time continuum again. Oh, fire. Where did I put that yellow meter? Oh, here. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Yeah, okay. happens. First turn on, it's a very sensitive level. Which I like doing microamps or milliamperes. Anyway, we got our meter. Everybody likes these funny meters. Okay. So it's ambient. Ambient weird stuff. Let's see. If anything. Oh, really? Negative? Oh, that's okay, I guess. Try the other terminal. It's always hard using iPad and nothing too impressive, though. That's a good thing. It's not too bad. I mean, that's what I would prefer. Yeah, I don't want to touch something and flying across the room. But that's okay. There's some of these will reverse that. We could try this. One of these three-phase units for the hell of it. Nothing too spectacular. However, if I put it on continuity and put some volts in it, test that out, okay. So, I'll put these leads on transformer, the direct current 9 volt. Damn hard to do all this stuff with an iPad. Need somebody to film me. So we got negative and positive, okay. Oh, let's see, where are we? It indicates, oh, it said OL. That's interesting into itself. So put it back on microamps or milliamps. And take a reading now. Zero, 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 and there was something there. So it did pick up the energy from the continuity tester. I could put a 9 volt battery there. It'll pick it up pretty soon. And do I have one available? No, I don't think so. Oh well. Well, I've done it before, and it's a 9 volt battery, and took a reading for the hell of it. It works pretty good. I think I added a power supply, and it got us 24 volts, and some time ago I did that stuff. Hey, this is something like this is quite handy for rough work. These meters. Where am I here? There we go. Off. Huh, okay, well. I have to fire up a receiver, but I'm not going through a big grandiose thing without somebody holding this for me. Yo, well, he's learning, but you can't hold it. And most people put their thing somewhere and film themselves doing it all. I'll do that sometime too, I suppose. I've already done it. Is this on tight enough? I hope so. Oh, like so, huh? Now we go around this way. Stand up. John, stand up. John. So much static accumulating. So all this stuff would be rearranged a few times until I find the hot spot, so to speak. More cables. These are all mounted on a steel table, reinforced too by a plate of steel on top as well. So you don't want any of these sparks jumping into the building area or cutting through insulation or other material to get to the ground. So all that will be taken care of. Well, that's fun. I got an isolated one over here too for other things. Something I'm building. Something I'm building. Something I'm building. Evil laugh like Dr. Frankenstein, huh? Typical programming. Oh, let's see, we got radar, scope, some modern stuff. What else we got in here? Voltage power supplies, antenna tuning gear. Transmitter, a receiver. Yeah, well, that works okay. So, it'll get interesting, I'm sure. Another DC supply unit here. Take a look at it, huh? How many kilovolts do you want to go up to? Nice unit, actually. 50,000 direct current. Oh my god. These guys off of HMCS Columbia's coil room, radio room. These will come in handy too, so. Once I keep going on this whole project, which I've been doing for quite a while now. Security camera system. Okay, so I should shut up and see what goes on here. Alright, EVO. He always like just following me everywhere. Lays down, which is intriguing. So I should shut up for now, Mr. EVO, and I'll do more later, I suppose.